So I put solitaire? Yes. Okay. Raise your hand if you can tell me the order of operations. All right, Brooks, I saw your hand first.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. Drew. So is it PEMDAS? Like that? Okay, Kyron, what does the P stand for? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It says parentheses, but there's also other grouping symbols. There's brackets. If there's like absolute values, we got to do what's inside the absolute value first. That's kind of a grouping symbol. Okay, Brooks. Okay. E is for exponents. Okay. This is something you don't know about yet, but radicals are also included in that. Okay. Because eventually you will learn that radicals are a version of an exponent, but we won't even worry about that being in your brain yet. Okay. Sorry. Oh, and you add the left to right. So multiply and divide left to right. So if there are more than one multiplication symbols or there's multiplication and division together, we need to approach them left to right. Gabe. Okay, addition and subtraction from left to right. You're imagining Connor every time you talk. What? Oh, sorry. Okay, so Ian, for the next few moments, I'm gonna have you take your packet and your pencil, come over here, and sit by DJ so that everybody has a partner. Okay. And what I'm gonna have you do, you and your partner decide who's one, decide who's two. Okay, this is what you're gonna do. Number one, you are gonna tell number two how to do number one. So number one talks and number two writes. Then you're gonna switch. On number two talks and number one writes. Go.
Oh wait, never mind.
Inside the parentheses.
And then after that we will divide 16.
We'll write it down together. So now you write number two while he tells you.
Can we do these for all of them? Just one.
You're only doing 1 and 2 and then stopping. We'll go over it together and then you can write it all down.
Yeah, you're super unbothered.
Done. All right, you should be finishing up number 2 and stopping.
I know what that is. No, you.
It sounds like we're done. Okay. Let's see. Ellery, were you a 1 or a 2? You were a 1. So Allison, could you describe to me what Ellery told you to do for number 1? Okay, so you have 7 plus 18 times 2. Then what?
18
Is, and then 36 plus 7. Why is that not right? Okay. The parentheses is what's inside the parentheses. Can we do anything inside the parentheses? No? Okay. So parentheses are done. So what Ellery described to Allison was exactly correct. Okay. Because this means 7 plus 54 divided by 3 times 2. That is the same thing. Parentheses means inside the parentheses.
What do I change?
If you have it down incorrect, please change it. If you didn't write it down at all because you are number 1, please write it down with us.
I'm already a step ahead.
Thank you, Kyron.
Walk in. Put my fingers on. Walk in there. You got it wrong.
Okay. Zayden, were you a 1 or a 2? You are a 2. Okay. So you described to Henry what to write down, right? All right, Henry, tell us what he told you. Okay, so that's 16?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what did he tell you to do?
16 times 3 is 48.
Okay.
Then he told me to subtract 48 from 24,
Which is
which is negative 24.
plus 15 gets you. Feel like we have more of an agreement about that answer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. All right, so let's look at number 3. Okay, we don't have any parentheses. However, what do we have? Okay, and the absolute value is a grouping symbol. Okay, so some people call PEMDAS GEMDAS, like G for grouping instead of P for parentheses. I know, it's kind of weird. So that's what we need to do first, okay? So that becomes just minus a normal 18, okay? Then what do we get to do? All right, so this is 81 plus 28 divided by 4 minus 18. Here's where we need to be careful. It's awfully tempting to just start going from left to right, but what needs to happen first? The division. So we have 81 plus 7 minus 18. Now, I don't mind if you do 81 plus 7 minus 18 all at once. I mean, I think that we can do that, right? But what is 81 plus 7 would be 88 minus 18 would give us 70.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. I was talking about this.
Okay. Okay. Kyron, I want you to pick 4 or 5 or 6.
Let's go with 6.
All right, Kyron picked number 6. Okay. All right. We have some parentheses. We need to do what's inside the parentheses first. So in the side of the parentheses, we have 53 minus, ooh, what is that? Anyone know?
I know.
81.
81.
Okay. So what is 53 minus 81?
Negative 28.
Oh, okay. At this point, what do we need to do?
Square root.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Connor.
16.
Okay, a square root is in the same priority as an exponent. So we have 7 plus negative 28 divided by 4. Okay. Eli, what do we do next?
Then we have to do 28 divided by 4.
All right, negative 28 divided by 4 is our next task, which is what?
-7.
Oh my goodness, what do we get for an answer?
0.
Oh, light work. Okay. Let's go to the second page. We did number 6.
Yeah. Oh, number 6, no.
You should have chosen number 13.
Is that hard though? You learned.
All
that,
right.
yeah.
Carly, 7 or 8? All right, we're into number 7. Okay, our first order of business is parentheses. How many different sets of parentheses and grouping symbols do we have?
2.
We have 2. We need to do 9 minus 2. And we need to do 3 minus 17. Okay, good. So we know that 7 squared is 49 minus the absolute value of negative 14 is 14 plus 4. What? Okay, so 49 minus 14 gives us 35 plus 4 gives us 39. Okay, Kyron is not challenged enough.
Let's do number 12. Oh, I mean,
Okay,
13 is
Brooks, 9 or 10?
yeah, let's do 10.
Okay, so this would be my suggestion for 10. Let's focus on the numerator separately from the denominator. Okay, so in the numerator, what do we need to do? All right, so we have 16 times 6 minus 3 times 6. Okay. In our denominator, what can we do?
25.
Thank you. Do we do subtraction or division? Okay, so we have 11 minus 5. Okay. Now in our numerator, we have 2 sets of multiplication. We have 16 times 6 minus 3 times 6. Okay. Oh, we can do that. What's 11 minus 5?
4.
6.
Oh,
Now we can do our 96 minus 18.
76. Which divided by 6 is 13.
Not on that part.
Wait, why did I take 280? Do you?
Chill.
I had the answer. I just didn't want to go ahead.
Okay. All right, so people keep panicking about number 13. Should we go there?
It looks pretty easy.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, what would we do first at number 13?
Oh.
The exponents.
So inside the parentheses, we can't do anything. Parentheses is 2 divided by 3. There's nothing we can do there. So parentheses isn't our first step. Exponents is. So we have 1/3 minus 7/6 times 9/14 plus 4/9. Okay. Now we need to multiply 7/6 and 9/14.
I don't know. I give up.
6.
60 over 84.
I was like, oh,
60 over 84.
But we can reduce that, right? Aren't those both divisible by 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is still divisible by 7.
Oh, which is divisible by 7. So this becomes, well, so now if we're going to add fractions, we need a common denominator. What common denominator should we choose?
Wait, I thought we did subtraction first.
12?
I thought we did subtraction first.
18.
So yes, you are right. We need to do subtraction first.
36.
But I think it would be helpful if we went ahead and made all 3 the same denominator to save us a headache. Okay. I think 36 would be our best option.
Which one, the bottom one? Oh, all right. My bad. I get confused on this. You said
Okay.
use addition first. I don't want to hear it.
So 1/3. 1/3 becomes 12 over 36 because we have to say times 12 to get to 36. Okay.
Yeah.
Our 4 as a denominator, we would have to multiply by 9. So this would become 27/36. And then our denominator with the 9, we would have to multiply by 4. Over 36.
Also.
Okay, so I had a plan, but I think I'm gonna table it for our warm up for tomorrow. So tomorrow your warm up is going to be this right here. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to allow you to go ahead and start your homework because I think that we should ease into this. Okay, it is so pages 3 and 4. So if you go ahead and turn to the 3rd page, it starts again at number 1. So you have 1 through 6 on page 3 and 7 through 12 on page 4. That learner, if you want to work with your elbow partner right now, you go for it. Whatever you don't get done in class will be homework. I will post an answer key so that you can check your answers. And my expectation is that you check answers before class tomorrow. Okay, so I don't mind you checking answers.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody is copying off of my answer key, then when they take the test, they're gonna be screwed.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. You guys need to learn to take a little bit of ownership, and so I'm trying to give you a little bit.
More time.